Good day and good choice of you to tune into this EHEDG Connects news update, because just now the news has leaked out that EHEDG has published a new comprehensive guideline update. EHEDG document 25 on the design of mechanical seals has just been published on the website of EHEDG, free for download for all EHEDG members. With us today is the chairman of the working group that developed this new comprehensive guideline update, because it's a big guideline, Thomas Böhm. Thomas, nice to have you here. Congratulations to you and to all of your working group members for reaching this milestone.
Yeah, hello Rob. So the task force and myself, we are very happy after this long time that now Doc 25, the new edition, will be available. And if you think of the first edition, which was issued in 2002, it had 15 pages and 9 illustrations, and now we have 82 pages and about 140 illustrations, I think. So that's quite a difference. And therefore, I also want to thank the chairwoman, Susanne Berezin, and the task force again for this tremendous work.
What are the main challenges that food processing companies and their food equipment providers face with regard to mechanical seals and the cleanability of them?
There are 3 aspects. It's the functionality of the mechanical seal, the cleanability, and the costs.
Let's start with the functionality then. What aspects of mechanical seals define the functionality of these seals on the working floor?
So functionality is a topic which covers several aspects. We first have several machine types which need a shaft sealing, and all these machines have different requirements and different sealing chambers, and it's, for example, a huge difference if you have a top drive or a bottom drive. So this is one challenge, the variety of different machines. The second is the different operation conditions and products. It's a huge difference to seal milk or whiskey. So also this is a challenge, the variety of applications. Then we not only have the mechanical seal, which also exists in many design variants. We also have seal auxiliary systems, so additional equipment, which has many variants. And to find the suitable solution out of these variants, that's also a challenge.
Mm-hmm. Now, what is the relationship, the correlation between the functionality of mechanical seals and their cleanability?
Yeah, you have to select the proper seal, which is cleanable. There are designs which are difficult to clean, for example, when there are edges or narrow gaps. There are designs which can't avoid this, and these are, of course, not suitable for hygienic applications.
Now, within the guideline, you make a distinction between several components of a mechanical seal, the primary and the secondary mechanical seals. Why did you do that?
The primary seal, that's the seal faces which slide against each other. That's the major sealing point in a mechanical seal. But in addition to that, there are alternative possible leak paths which have to be sealed with so-called secondary seals, and these are O-rings or form rings. And there are mechanical seal designs which have O-rings which are in movement. So there's a so-called pusher type seal, and there the secondary sealing is very critical for the operation, for the proper operation of the mechanical seal. But of course, this is also a critical position regarding crevices or possible how to say this, deposits. So this is also a point which has been widely explained and discussed in Doc 25, because very often discussions about mechanical seals focus on this specific topic, the secondary seals, O-rings, form rings, how can be assured that they don't create a hygiene risk.
How many different kinds of mechanical seals are addressed in this guideline?
There are 3 basic tables which summarize the main parameters, on the most important parameters. There's one table about seal types, where you can get a first impression what are the basic sealing principles for a mechanical seal and with which parts are they realized. A second table gives you information about the possible arrangements, because you can also have mechanical seals in a dual arrangement. So there you get an overview about the possibility to arrange mechanical seals, one or several. And finally, there is a table about the design concepts. You can use a mechanical seal as a component assembly, which is very basic, or you may want to have a mechanical seal which can be installed in a cartridge, and this is a more sophisticated assembly, which also has its advantages. It's easier to install and to take off the machine. So these are the main drivers: the seal types, the arrangements, and finally the design concept. How do I connect the mechanical seal with the shaft and the housing of an equipment?
How did you construct this guideline in a way that the people can still find the information they need quickly, despite the length of the guideline of 82 pages?
The basic idea of Doc 25, the way we organized it, is to first give a basic understanding of mechanical seals. What are the features, the different design variants? Because applications are very specific, and out of these many variants, you have to choose the suitable options. So first, it was important for us to give a general understanding. What can a mechanical seal be? And then in the second step, which takes place in section 5, we go into the details and have a closer look at all these variants and evaluate their hygienic suitability.
The first edition of this guideline document was published in 2002. That's a long time ago. Have there been any innovations since then that are incorporated in this new guideline?
Yeah, certainly, especially with regards to materials, and and also there's one topic which might be still a little bit exotic for food applications, but which gained more and more importance in the last years. It's gas lubricated mechanical seals, which also have applications in the food industry. So certainly there is development. But of course, in the recent years, also the requirements have increased regarding material safety for food applications. So, yeah, there were certainly some changes which we had to consider.
How will the members benefit from this new guideline in the working field?
As the number of pages already shows, there's lots of detailed information, and we have lots of figures, because we thought a figure helps to understand the details better than just text. So that's one aspect, the variety, the sum of information and figures which we have. That's one aspect. And on the other hand, we were also certain that reading 82 pages is not quickly done, and therefore we said we need an abbreviation. And in the annex, we have a checklist which summarizes all the major points, so that you have a quick access and a quick overview about all the important topics. And in the annex as well, we have some sample drawings of real designs. In the main text, you have basically generic sketches which focus really on the detail, and in the annex you then have some examples of real mechanical seals and seal auxiliary systems in the field, which are applied in food applications, to give you a better understanding. And finally, we also added a sample for a data sheet to optimize the communication between the users and seal manufacturers, to make sure that all the important details are covered. So these new annexes, I think, will also be quite helpful. And I hope that it helps to create a better understanding of mechanical seals and to promote also the best possible application of mechanical seals in food applications.
Thank you, Thomas, for your help and your commitment and your contribution to food safety.
Thank you, Rob.